Hi YouTube family. This is obviously my first video, so this is just a quick recipe for lentils moi moi. So I've soaked my lentils overnight, just so it's soft. That's about 1.5 cups. When you soak it, you need to obviously wash it, and this is how it looks your first wash. And this is how it looks after you've washed it several times. You need the water to be clear. And here we go, we're going to blend it up with some pepper. I've used Scotch bonnet because I like it chili. It's a kind of an African dish and we like our chili pepper anyway. And a bit of onion. That's all I've put in there. So the lentils, beans, as well as the onions and pepper. And you blend away. This is just a quick recipe really. I couldn't go through the stress of having to peel our normal beans, which is the black eye beans. You still have to soak and peel as if you want it fresh. It does come in a powder. But for today's recipe, we're sticking to the lentils beans, which taste just as good. You must try this at home. It's lovely and it's quick. Now the consistency needs to be as you want. So if you want it soft, which is the finer product, you could make it a little bit watery. But if you want it a bit thick, medium, you kind of want it a little bit medium texture, which is what I've done. You see the consistency there. So I'm adding in my spices here. I'll put a list on the screen any of the spices that I have used. Now this is the best part of it really. You need to add everything you want here and taste. Your salt, your spices. You can add corned beef instead of fish. You can add anything literally that you would like to taste in it. The moimoi or the so is more like a carrier. So you add in what you like to taste in it. I'm using olive oil here instead of palm oil. For the traditional moimoi, to make it red or redder, palm oil is what is generally used, but I just chose to use a bit of olive oil instead. And then you mix away, you taste, and just make sure you're happy with how it tastes at this stage before the cooking. And you're happy with the consistency too. So the plan was just to make 2 bowls anyway. But yeah, I made more than 2 bowls. I ended up with 3 and a bit, which you see in a minute. I just want a quick recipe, something I could do and enjoy for the evening. So those are my 2 tiny pots which I'm adding it to. Try not to fill it up because what I gathered was it does swallow up, and if you can fill it up literally like halfway, in that way it would stay in the container. And there you go. I'm adding some egg because that's what I like to taste in it too. So remember, you add in as much as you like, not too much though, of what you would like to taste in your moi moi. So with moim moi, you generally steam it, hence the reason why I've added it to a cup. So I'm using this steamer which I got from Amazon. I so love this steamer, it's so good, especially for vegetables. So I mean, when you're having your vegetables, you don't want those soggy, horrible vegetables. This is just a good steamer for that. But of course, I'm using it for my moi moi here. As you did see earlier, it has 2 sets, but you only need 1 for this anyway. And there you go. It's just so simple, straightforward, moi moi. Now you want to steam this for at least 20 minutes. You must check at least every 5 to 10 minutes because you don't want the water to dry out anyway. There it is, ready to put on the stove. And there you go. So, oh, look at the other one I put this swollen over the cup, but anyway, we'll eat it. And of course, this is the time you test to see if it's done. Just like you test your bread, if you're a baker out there, you know. And you know when it's done. That's it. That's my moimoi quick, easy recipe done in at least, I'll say, maybe 20 minutes. But yeah, you can do this quite quickly. Maybe within 10 minutes. But without the cooking time, yeah. And there you go. Thank you so much for watching. This is my first video. I hope to improve as I progress on my journey on YouTube. Please subscribe if you find this now or later.